Hello friends, this is Banerjee from Dallas, Texas. Today, after a long hiatus, I am presenting my poetry video yet again. Today's reading is from a very special book, Ariel, the restored edition of Ariel, the very famous collection of poetry by Sylvia Plath, winner of the Pulitzer Prize. And this book has a very valuable and pertinent foreword by Frida Hughes, her daughter, Sylvia's daughter. A little bit about the book. When Sylvia Plath died, she not only left behind a prolific life, but also her unpublished literary masterpiece, Ariel. And her husband, Ted Hughes, he was the first who bring out this collection to life, and after its publication it garnered worldwide acclaim, though it wasn't the draft that Sylvia had wanted her readers to see. It's the edited version which got her public acclaim, like worldwide public acclaim. And this publication, which is in my hands right now, this introduces a truer version of Plath's work and will no doubt alter her legacy forever, which is actually something that is written as the back cover blurb of the book. So I read out from the back cover blurb. So now I have actually selected 2 poems to read out from the collection, and 2 very pertinent feminist poems. Number 1 is The Applicant, and number 2 is Lady Lazarus. Both of them world famous poems for being a feminist manifesto of some kind, which will give a glimpse of the poet's mindscape. The first poem, The Applicant. First, are you our sort of person? Do you wear a glass eye, false teeth, or a crutch? A brace or a hook? Rubber breasts or a rubber crotch? Stitches to show something's missing? No? Then how can we give you a thing? Stop crying. Stop crying. Open your hand. Empty? Empty? Here is a hand to fill it and willing to bring teacups and roll away headaches and do whatever you tell it. Will you marry it? It is guaranteed to thumb shut your eyes at the end and dissolve of sorrow. We make new stock from the salt. I notice you are stark naked. How about this suit? Black and stiff, but not a bad fit. Will you marry it? It is waterproof, shutterproof, proof against fire and bombs through the roof. Believe me, they'll bury you in it. Now your head, excuse me, is empty. I have the ticket for that. Come here, sweetie, come here, out of the closet. Well, what do you think of that? Naked as paper to start. But in 25 years, she'll be silver. In 50, gold. A living doll everywhere you look. It can sew, it can cook, it can talk. It works. There's nothing wrong with it. You have a hole, it's a poultice. You have an eye, it's an image. My boy, it's your last resort. Will you marry it? Marry it? Marry it? Second poem, Lady Lazarus by Sylvia Plath. I have done it again. 1 year in every 10, I manage it. A sort of walking miracle. My skin bright as a Nazi lampshade. My right foot a paperweight. My face a featureless fine Jew linen. Peel off the napkin. Peel off the napkin, O my enemy. Do I terrify? The nose, the eye pits, the full set of teeth? or breath will vanish in a day. Soon the flesh the grave cave ate will be at home on me. And I, a smiling woman, I'm only 30, and like the cat, I have 9 times to die. This is number 3. What a trash! What a trash to annihilate each decade. What a million filaments. The peanut crunching crowd shoves in to see them unwrap me hand and foot. The big striptease, gentlemen, ladies, these are my hands, my knees. I may be skin and bone, nevertheless I am the same identical woman. The first time it happened, I was 10. It was an accident. The second time I meant to last it out and not come back at all. I rocked shut as a seashell. They had to call and pick the worms off me like sticky pearls. Dying is an art like everything else. I do it exceptionally well. I do it so it feels like hell. I do it so it feels surreal. I guess you could say I have a call. It's easy enough to do it in a cell. It's easy enough to do it and stay put. It's the theatrical comeback in broad day to the same place, the same face, the same brute, amused shout. A miracle that knocks me out. There's a charge for the eyeing of my scars. There's a charge for the hearing of my heart. It really goes. And there's a charge, a very large charge, for a word or a touch or a bit of blood or a piece of hair or my clothes. So, Herr Doctor, so, Herr Enemy, I am your opus, I am your valuable, the pure gold baby that melts to a shriek. I turn and burn. Do not think I underestimate your great concern. Ash, ash, you poke and stir, flesh, bone, there is nothing there. A cake of soap, a wedding ring, a gold filling. Her God, her Lucifer, beware, beware. Out of the ash, I rise with my red hair, and I eat men like air. What a fiery, provocative poem written so many years back, which still haunts the mind and the senses. And yes, that is Sylvia Plath for you all. And this was my reading from Ariel, the Restored Edition. Bye, Sylvia. Bye. Thanks for listening to this rendition of mine, this humble rendition. And I hope I will be back with more poetry very soon. Thank you very much.